We are currently underway trying to get from Lunenburg, Nova Scotia up to Cape Breton and the Bredor Lakes to be sure that we find a safe hiding place from Hurricane Arthur, who seems intent on visiting us here in Nova Scotia. We're underway, just leaving the Lunenburg area now. That orange line is our route going up to the St. Peter Canal and into the Bredor Lakes. So we hope to find a good hiding place there. In the meantime, we have some fog. It's a little foggy out there. And that was our new foghorn, automatically controlled by our new Lunenburg whistle control. And we can see Arthur is still now down in the Carolinas. Looks like he's past Cape Hatteras and heading to Virginia. Looks like he's weakened a bit as he hit land. Hopefully he'll stay weakened. Right now there's some winds in there of looks like 39 knots. Still a very gray, foggy day, but we have arrived at the St. Peter's Canal, so it's a little early. We're going to tie up and wait for them to open in another hour or so. So there we are, tied up, waiting for the canal to open. And in the meantime, this lobster boat came in. And we picked up some dinner. We'll stop here for breakfast. And this is what we're taking home. I did that last year. Here's the lobster boat.
Oh, I ripped my pants.
So as soon as we go through the lock, they have to go open the highway bridge so we can get through that. We're just waiting for the water to rise now. Okay, the lock is opened. We're ready to proceed through. Thank you very much. We'll see you on the way back.
Thank you.
Headed through the St. Peter's Canal. And there's the bridge ahead of us, which is just opening as we approach. They time it so it opens just as we get there for minimal traffic delays. We've arrived in Little Harbour, which is where we're going to anchor and ride out this storm. It's very protected and sheltered in here, so we're about to drop anchor. So this is where we are. We're in Little Harbour, inside the Bredor Lakes, which is hopefully very well protected. Okay, we're now preparing our heavy weather snubber line, which we had made for conditions like this, but have never actually deployed. So it hooks on here, and it will go out either side, like so, and attach to the anchor here, like a bridle. Quite a line. We're in reverse now. Here we go. So now we're starting to see the snubber. We're putting tension on. There it goes. Tight. Nice and tight. Nice and tight. And we're digging the anchor in good. We're going in reverse. Yep, so we have 72 meters of chain out. Okay, we are preparing for a lobster eating so that we don't get lobster debris all over the floor. And we would love to eat outdoors where it's beautiful, but where there are nasty, nasty flies. We're here anchored in Little Harbour, where the sun has finally made an appearance. We're even doing a little fishing, seeing if we can find anything in this lake. And as you can see, it is definitely the calm before the storm. It's just beautiful back here. Arthur's expected in just about 24 hours from now, so we'll see how that goes.
I'm reckoning they're about ready.
They look done to me. Okay, this is our pre-hurricane dinner. Saturday morning, and we got some gray skies and our winds are building a little up to about 20 knots, but at this point it looks like we're just going to have a tropical storm with maybe some wind gusts up in the 40 to 50 knot range, but nothing too serious. We're all hunkered down here and ready for whatever comes. Well, it turns out we picked a good spot. Arthur was no big deal for us. The maximum winds that we saw there in Little Harbour were just 42.8 knots, so no big deal. But back at the Lunenburg Yacht Club where we just left, they had significant winds and a little bit of storm damage, so we were very happy that we made the move we did.